I was trying to make an electric watch, and I soldered the clock chip in backwards. And when I tried to heat up the solder to take it out, I melted the chip and the board itself. Another time, I was most of the way finished creating an episode on surface mount technology. But while I was putting the kit together, it was so frustrating that I couldn't even solder 3 components in without screaming. Surface mount components are tiny, usually smaller than a grain of rice. You breathe even slightly, and they fly onto the floor, never to be found again. It's so frustrating. These are just a couple of the many failures I've had while trying to learn something difficult. I'm sure everyone has had a similar experience. You may feel bad, but give it some time. The most important part is to do lots of projects. Everyone that and scrap components. I'm learning to weld, work with metal, and an angle grinder, and learn about torque, gear ratios, and many other awesome things. I drive it around a bit, if it doesn't fall apart, and it's really fun. It took a lot of work and persistence, and one day I hope I can document my journey and show everyone what it's like to make something bigger than a 5-minute video can show. Looking back on the videos I did 4 years ago, it sure feels like a time machine. I've been so busy in 7th, ooh, that's not the right one. Wait, let's just keep it on this. I've been so busy in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I haven't made time for a blog post or videos that much. I feel bad for leaving everyone out of the adventure, so I'm planning on reinventing things a bit. I want to try and create a video diary sort of thing that will show you behind the scenes of my projects, my daily life, and the experience of making videos about making. I find that when kids figure out how easy it can be to teach each other, they'll jump at the chance, like these little paper froggies here. Learn it once, and you'll find yourself making them in class whenever you have a second and a piece of paper. Distractions are healthy, right? Speaking of distractions, way back in 2013, my school decided to give us a week off for President's Day. My dad and I decided it might be fun if I go and make something a little larger than my usual projects. So I drew up some plans for a painting robot and spend a week in Sunnyvale, California with the Evil Mad Scientist Labs, a local electronic kit company. After a week of tinkering, lots of help, failing and trying crazy things, I did it. It didn't work very well, but I had made my painting robot. This wasn't just for fun, of course. I had hoped if I had made a working robot, I could enter it into RoboGames, an international robotics competition, which I had gone to and loved ever since. After about 2 months of improving the bot, I felt like I was ready and entered into the art robotic category and won 2nd place. Wait, that was before. This one, I won 2nd place. It was an amazing experience to be one of the competitors instead of just watching them. 2 weeks before RoboGames, out of the blue, the White House invited me to their science fair without another project. Without another project, I figured, why not? And took my painting robot, and I'm glad I did. After having a great time at RoboGames, enough people asked me to buy it, we decided we wanted to share our project with everyone and created a Kickstarter to make it into a kit. After only a month, we raised nearly $90,000 and is now available for anyone to buy. So here it is, the watercolor bot. Oh, that's the Kickstarter. And now we're going to start a demo. So let's go over here. All right. So This is the ICE logo. We're going to paint this on the watercolor bot. So we're going to have my dad here sort of show you on the screen what the watercolor bot is doing. So for the hardware thing, and finish my